Hey everyone, this is Damien Dudovic from the Tadima Network once more, bringing you what will probably be the longest replay yet, actually, of Dawn of War Soulstorm. And me doing commentary on it as well. So the map is Kuarav City, 3 versus 3. We got three Space Marine races or three Space Marine players, I meant, on the top versus 2 Space Marines and an Elder player. And yeah, it's a pretty big map actually, and yeah, we'll just we're seeing it through the perspective of the this top right Space Marine player. So one of the little green dots on the mini map. So let's just have a look at what we have to start off with. So starting with the usual build of Force Commander, Power Plant, a couple of Scouts, and what about these guys? Starting off with a pretty similar build, and yeah, so yeah, they're both starting, all three of them are starting with a Commander and a couple of Scouts. And what about the bottom players? What do we have here? So we've got a couple of Guardian squads from what I can see, and oh, interesting, they're going to tech up rather early, so they got a few plasma generators and they don't have their own barracks building. They're actually building the Soul Shrine, which will take them up to tier 2, so they'll allow for more advanced units. And as for the bottom Space Marine players, looks like I missed the construction of something there. Looks like they've just put out a Space Marine squad with no Force Commander by the looks of it. And this other Space Marine player at the bottom looks to have not put up anything at all actually, so or rather no significant troops, just a couple of Scout Marines. It looks like they're ticking up as well, so we're seeing a bit of a divergence in tactics by Space Marine players. Will it work out? Who knows? Who knows? Actually, by the looks of that bar at the bottom, this might not be one of the longer games, but what the hell, it's pretty funny nonetheless. So, what do we have at the moment? We've got a Force Commander marching down the right flank of the map, perhaps to attack from the right, who knows. And yeah, we've got both top and bottom teams expanding into the middle section. So the middle section is basically surrounded by a wall with an opening one opening here, and another opening here. So yeah, let's just see how that pans out. So yeah, still sending units across, and yeah, it looks like the right player, top right Space Marine player is taking up. Same with the top player. And what do we have? No, the top left player's not taking up. So just the top and top right players are taking up a bit. And yeah, top left player has left the Space Marine commander here for some reason. Not doing much there to say the least. And yeah, we're just seeing expansion, a bit of harassment by the top right Space Marine player on the bottom right Space Marine player's listening post. And yeah, looks like they're sending in some forces to counter that. So a couple of Scout Marines with the sniper rifles, and yeah, some Space Marines, and a couple of regular Scout Marines. So amazingly, that manages to scare him off. Looks like he's being a bit conservative with his Force Commander. Perhaps for good reason, seeing as he's rather limited on troops at the moment. He's building a chaplain though, so given what I've seen from these guys before, they'll probably be going for some sort of a triple hero build. So that would be building the Force Commander, the Librarian, and the chaplain all at the same time, having them on the field at the same time. So they're a pretty powerful trio, especially when they're upgraded. So we'll see if that's what they do actually. Wonder what the Elder are up to. So they've already... oh, that's interesting. So they're going straight for vehicles by the looks of it. So they did a straight tech and a vehicle push as well. And speaking of vehicle pushes, got a land speeder by the bottom right. I think, yeah, bottom right player going for the Force Commander. So Force Commander will should eventually win that fight, but he will take quite a bit of damage though in the process, and it's amazing. Look, like it shoots through the ground, as you can see. And yeah, it looks like we've got a conflict happening in the middle as well. So some Scout Marines have met other Scout Marines. Guardians are fighting against, or are they getting shredded by Scout Marines and one of the players, one of the top players' force commanders. We have a bit of a push though. Okay, looks like they've diverted the bottom right player has diverted their land speeders to the middle as well to help push as well. So we've got the Scout Marines retreating though, because believe it or not, that little pistol that this guy's firing is actually pretty powerful. So you can kill them pretty quickly. But he's getting driven back by the land speeders there. The land speeder doing quite a bit of damage there, and pretty good moves indeed. So they're actively moving them around to make sure that they don't fall under any melee attack by these force commanders, which do quite a bit of damage to them. And what do we have so far? Yep, looks like this guy's going for a triple hero build, and this other guy's going for a chaplain with Grey Knights. So it's a pretty solid build as well, particularly with upgrades to either one of them. So where's here we go. Okay, so the top right player's got chaplain and Grey Knights as well. So pretty good combination actually. The Grey Knights they're pretty durable, but yeah, the damage at range, especially unless if it's against demons or something like that, is kind of average for a melee unit. But they're pretty durable, and the chaplain has a healing aura that's interesting. Got a conflict here as well. But yeah, has a healing aura that that just makes them last that much longer, really, given how durable they are. So here we got a decap going on by the Scout Marines. It looks like they might get killed before they can finish it though. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what happens. So Eldar, I think that's the Eldar point. Yeah. So yeah, the Eldar have taken that point, or rather they kept that point. So seeing some concerted pushes all around. It looks like the middle has fallen though to the bottom guys, to the bottom team, so to speak. Yeah, it looks like we're getting some Space Marines armed with rocket launchers by the top left player. We'll see what they'll do with them in a second. They're probably using them to counter the land speeders they've seen, even though there's only 2 on the map though. There's perhaps more vehicles to come. Just have a look. Oops. Yeah, so not yet. And looks like we got our first major firefight. Looks like got some pretty good use of the Librarian and the Grey Knights as well. So yeah, Librarian gets a smite ability that basically does area effect damage to infantry and possibly vehicles, I'm not entirely sure. While the Grey Knights have their Psychic Inquisition, which does damage over time to an area, so it's still going, as you can see. And as you can see, that managed to break the enemy's back actually pretty quickly. So now they're just going to town on their on their listening post and destroying it. It looks like land speeders have come in a bit late to try to counter that, but yeah, they're just getting pushed back pretty badly. Not entirely sure what the top left Space Marine player is doing, holding his units in reserve, unless if he expects some sort of a harass, which he might actually be right about. So there's an Elder tank, hover, Falcon grav tank that I'm pretty sure, it's a transport that's coming up as well. So chance that'll probably harass them a bit. So yeah, here we go. Then we've got top players mopping up the remainder of the bottom players' forces. Not seeing too much significant opposition, so let's see what they can pull out the hat to try to bring them back to where they were before, and hopefully to push past that as well. And by the looks of it, this might actually be the longest, very long, well, one of the longest replays anyway. What do we have? Yes, we've got a concerted push, but looks like they're going to keep going. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. So they're marching towards the bottom right player's base rather determinately, as you can see. And yeah, looks like we've got a bit of a counter-attack by the bottom Space Marine player. Not making too much of a difference though. It looks like they've used the they use a chaplain's demoralizing shout on the squad, so that makes them move smaller and it makes them move slower and it demoralizes them as well. A bit overkill in my opinion, but looks like the Grey Knights also used Psychic Inquisition to do a bit more damage as well. Still, looks like it might have just been a distraction for the main attack here. Yeah, as you can see, they've already destroyed a plasma generator. They're going to kill that worker by the looks of it. And yeah, they're just absolutely mopping up. Interesting, mopping up any resistance at all. And yeah, they even used a smite on that Space Marine squad, which wasn't quite necessary in my opinion, but there you go. And yeah, it's an interesting squad. They're warp spiders. They can yeah, teleport around like that. Be a general pain, but yeah, it looks like the top right Space Marine player used the demoralizing shout on them, so that's helped make them helped demoralize them for a while anyway. But it looks like they might get pushed back. Actually, they're in danger of getting destroyed actually, and that'd be a pretty significant loss. They've got 3 heroes and an elite unit with them, so if they go down, and if they don't notice this, that's interesting, so if we look at the Fog of War, they don't actually see that. So if they don't notice this expansion building, and they lose the remainder of their army, they might be in a lot of trouble actually. Looks like they are. Interesting.
We must fall back.
And yeah, by the looks of it, their librarian's been demoralized. And yeah, they're just fighting against the... Well, and getting blown to shreds by the supporting fire prisms. So they're fighting the Avatar of Cain, big flaming guy, I guess you could say. But yeah, fortunately, they're all pretty suited to attacking demons, so they should have him down in pretty short order, unless if that fire prism takes too many of them down. But they seem to be doing alright against them, actually. Against the Avatar. And it looks like, yeah, they found out the webway gate as well, so that was pretty astute, or lucky of them. It looks like they're building their own elite troops as well, which shows that they're in tier 3. So tier 3 at the 12-minute mark, that's not too bad at all. And yeah, looks like their elite troops are teleporting in as well, getting knocked around a bit, but their supporting fire will certainly be able to help, are they? No, they're not putting any upgrades on them, huh? And there goes the Avatar. We're going to see a sync kill. Nope, we're not. Oh well. So he goes, why me? And yeah, it just melts into the ground rather conveniently. Yeah, so yeah, now all they have to contend with is the fire prism. They don't appear to have any other opposition in that base while they tear it down. Do we have a land raid?